Okay, I show us some things that happened this morning, but I want to show some more because even after I got off the security cameras, it was still going on. So I just want to show that this is not rain. I don't know what this is. All I know is that I get attacked at night, especially when I fall asleep. I wake up, something is going inside my body, inside my private area, and they're not demons, because that's what people are trying to say that they're demons. No, they're not demons. This is something that people are doing. And this is coming from different directions. Look like I do know that they have direct energy in the lights. That's why all these houses have lights. And you see each camera is doing something different. Even down here in the trees, I don't know what that day is, because there is a business down there, but it's not this far over. It's further back, and it's not this far over here. It's closer over on this side, and you can see the reflections. If it was raining, the reflection would be brighter, which I'm gonna show you further down. And this look like it's coming outside the house. A lot of it is on, see there? It look like it's coming outside the house. These people are using technology and sorcery to attack us. And a lot of our government, our politicians, our military, and our law enforcements are into witchcraft, because this is who's pushing all this stuff, and they teaching it to the neighborhood. But they don't have sense enough to realize this is affecting them too. They breathing in this stuff also, because they put in stuff, uh, uh chemtrails. In the chemtrail, you got all type of aluminum and all type of different types of things inside the chemtrails. Then they have radiation coming up from under the ground mixed with other things. I don't know what all is in this stuff here, but as you can see, this is not rain. Rain don't come out of your house. This is something else. And it's coming from out of the house going outward. And then they'll try to say that you paranoid schizophrenia. Do this look like paranoid schizophrenia that I'm showing? Do this look like anybody mentally when it's on camera? I'm able to video this stuff, and it's not no fog. This is coming up from the all different directions. I don't know what this mess is. All I know is that they're using technology, and they're using wizardry, and that's what they call it, techno sorcery. That's what they call it, techno sorcery, and got these people working witchcraft, but they don't have sense enough not to do it. So they don't care about their soul salvation. So I'm gonna just keep going down the timeline. You see the little things right here? This is what's flying around out there, and it's getting caught on some of it anyway. It's getting see that it's getting caught on spider webs. But this right here, I don't know what this look. I don't know what that is. You if I was to go outside, I wouldn't be able to see it, but I could feel it. I've done it before. I went outside when I would see this stuff on my security system because the same thing was happening at the other house, but not as bad as this because they put this down at the other house. They just put it down. It was on the fence, and they connected the lights on the fence to the underground system. But this, they ran the pipes and things up under the house before we moved in the house. We got the house 1 month, and they told us we couldn't move in until the middle of the next month because they had did all this before we moved in here. And then after we moved in here, the city workers went down to the end of this street, went down here, and did some digging and stopped up everything in this house. Both commodes, all the sinks, and the bathtub ran over. So that way we had to call the real estate people. So the real estate people came. I mean, they sent some men here to do some work here, right here in the yard. But the utility company, they did work. I got proof of it too. I got it on camera, video. They did work out here, and I could tell that what they was doing was wrong because the way they was acting. They was acting suspicious because they knew that I was videoing them. And this happened before I put up my security system. But I recorded them. I set my phone up in the window and recorded them. That's why I had to make sure that I brought some cameras, a new security system because the security system that I already had, it was different. It was wireless. So I brought more security system. And see, you can't hardly see over here because this guy right here, he got something shining at my bed from my bedroom to all of from over here in her yard. Because when he did this, nobody was living in this house over here because it was burnt. When we moved here, this house was burnt, and they came went over there and remodeled it. But and you see this light right here, how it's coming down here, it's coming straight. You see this light here, is it going straight? It's coming over here because it's programmed to over here. Right here, and see it's been raining, so that's why you see the brighter reflections. So let me take it back some. Now this not rain here. I don't know what this mess is. This stuff is. I don't know if this is stuff they're putting in my body. I don't know. as you can see, is coming up from the floor. But whatever is going in my body is going straight into my body, and making making me, it's blowing me up like I'm a balloon. And this prophet on Facebook said that God told him that there were going to be a pandemic, not pandemic. It's going to be a lot of people getting fat, obesity. That's what he was meaning. See that light there? See how that light come on? All these lights releasing direct energy, and this light right here too. Sometimes when these people came and started digging down on the ground, they put that there. Now it's trying to rain a little bit now, but that stuff is still out there. And like I've been saying, they flying saucers up there in that sky. And people keep trying to say that they are how does it? That make me mad when I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. Um the little plane thing that you be flying around. What I'm seeing is like a car, but it's round, big, and they come from up in the sky and they go back up in the sky because I watched them and I videoed them too. Look at that. Look at this here. They getting caught up on the spider webs because there be a lot of spiders out there. For the last 10 years, I have seen flying saucers, and I know what I'm talking about. I know the difference in just a little toy and then something that's like a car, but round. But there's something else out there too that's long, like a ship, because it passed across here. I'm trying to think. It passed right in front up here, and I went to the window and I took a picture of it. But I got to figure out which camera I took the picture of, because I kept seeing it'll get light and it get dark. That's the same thing it did when the sun will stop shining. I'll keep trying to tell people that is not the sun. That's not the real sun. They blocking the real sun, and that's what being released out there is something to hurt us. Cause why would they make it if it's something good? It's not nothing good. It's radiation. See that there go a spider right there. This is a spider. These are weird looking little spiders, and they're all around the house. Now see this right here is coming up from the ground. Look at that. These little round things. They look like they transparent. Whatever this is that's coming out, I don't know if these things little creatures are alive, if it's some type of technology. I don't know what this is. All I'm trying to do is show y'all there's something else going on. It's not we not living in a natural time like we used to. See, that's a spider right there. So some kind of creature, but they all out in the brown and bike. And I don't know why this camera here, you can see something more than you can see. But this camera's on the porch, so I don't know if that no, I you should still be able to see it. And this camera here, this dude over here sent this on him and the guy that with the rescue squad truck. He got a friend that have a rescue squad truck, and he be attacking also. And like I said, this is the third house that we lived in since we been in this county, and it always be some white man attacking us. But the black men be attacking us too. But it's like the white man do the extreme. He be out there building stuff, got all kind of stuff in the yard, and just doing all the most, doing the most. Like they really want to hurt us. And you can't even hardly see through this stuff right here. I can see through it better, but with like me videoing it, you can't hardly see through it. Now this look like it's coming out of the house. So I don't know if there's something over the house releasing this stuff. I don't know. Cause it's like two something in the morning, and then you can see look down here. There's something going on down there too. Now it don't fog and rain in the house. This is coming out of the house because wherever it's coming from is going through through the ceiling. And I don't know what all happened tonight because I've been in the living room, but I did get some stuff that happened this morning. Doing after it turned day, I got some stuff with that girl with that blue car riding back and forth. It's at 212, so I'm gonna go up some more. It's 218. And see, you don't even see nothing going on in the backyard, but this right here was whoever something is shining. Somebody got something shining over here. They used to have this side over here pitch black. They had it so dark that you couldn't even see the deck. And they did some. I got this light right here. I had it right here, and they switched it and did something to it where it would shine at the camera, and it would look like a orb. And then I realized every time I see the orb looking thing, this light will go off. And so I realized that's why they had it so dark over here, pitch black, so that they can come and mess with the camera. These people are so evil. I mean, it's just it's really a shame. And the majority are black, and I keep expressing it because they say black lives matter. It only matter if a white cop kill a black person. That's the only time that it matter. And then the police spreading all types of lies. Now you can see the reflex because it was raining earlier. Doing right up in here, somewhere right up in here, it's been raining. Well, see, you can only see it at this camera. Now, if it's real rain, you should be able to see it here. Somebody is doing something where they got it. I don't know how the idiots doing this. I don't even want to try to break my brain to know. But that's is this is why you can see it so bright here because it's been raining. And you can see that they releasing stuff right here. And this is not all rain. They something in this rain. It's not all rain. If it's rain at all, I don't know what this stuff is. Some of these people can tell you exactly what it is because they worked in it. And then some of the people was working in it and didn't know what they were going to do with it. Once they found out they were doing it to hurt people, they quit and then they started getting gang stopped. This black dude, he was living in Australia. He said he was working on the weaponry. And when he found out what they were gonna do with it, he quit his job and they started attacking him. And he moved to Africa. And they found him in Africa and started attacking him in Africa. And he started creating these little uh thing that you put all types of uh like different types of gems in it that create energy, and he put it on top of his roof, and that's how it was able to protect him. But I don't know about this stuff. This is some of that new age stuff. I've had people to tell me to get some. I don't want to just do anything. I did well, one time I did make some, and that's when I started having some of the most demonic dreams. And I threw them in the trash. I went back and got it all of them. I threw them in the trash, but then I realized it probably was them, the gang stalkers, making me have these bad dreams because they can do stuff to your mind. That's why I say that these children that be going to these schools shooting, having these shootouts at these schools is under control. Somebody is controlling their mind. I meant to show that girl at 2:21. I'm gonna go back 2:21. Look at them. This happened at 2:21. Wait a minute. 2:19. 2:21. 57. Okay, there she go. I might have showed her on the last video I did this morning. That's her there at 2:21. But she can come in and go if all she want to, but don't be messing with me. And she don't live down there. Okay, 5:16. So I'm gonna just come out of this, you know, go to the daytime. Now it's been raining, and you're not gonna see all that stuff floating around in the daytime. You only see it at night. That's her right there. But she's not the only one. She's just the one that's constantly, because the dude with the red truck, he was him and her both were constantly. There used to be a girl with a neon green car, and then there was another girl with a blue, a smaller blue car like this here. They stopped coming, and but she's still coming. She and it's been some maybe 2 years since she been doing this. And that's how they do. They'll just keep riding by, just keep riding by. But if I'm outside, they'll stop so they can punch in, because they can pick me up. That's why they put all this stuff in our bodies. They're making antennas out of us. And those who took that V thing, you are a transistor. They are transhumanizing us because they want to digitize us and put us in a supercomputer. It's a really, really large computer that Elon Musk and some other people created so they can digitize us, so they can have total control over us. I think they creating them robots to look like us. They making it of us, because I had a dream that I gave birth to myself, and but when I gave birth to myself, I was an adult and a adult, and that's what I think they're doing, creating other us, maybe clones. I don't know because I'm not part of that them, but I do know they doing other things, especially down on the ground.